Thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Radio Show, a once proud member of the now defunct Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. Holy hell, Holly Shock is back in as guest co-host, and Damon Darling is in to examine his feelings about the Satanic Bible and Kobe's new country music album. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at wwsu1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
Type out there, too.
What you going to do?
Hey, welcome to the Hail Satan Life Radio Show. I'm your host, Don Smith. It's that time of the week. Where else would you be other than here? Probably just about anywhere else. We have the Satanic Bible in case you want to read along as we delve into whatever the hell we're going to do tonight. Holly Shock.
I got it on tape.
Yeah, you got the Satanic Bible books on tape.
Yeah, but it keeps burning up in the recorder.
Well, you're trying to play it backwards.
Well, yeah, I play everything backwards.
That's the best way. That's the best way. Holly Shock is my guest co-host
Hi,
for the week. Humans?
Humans?
You clearly don't know my audience.
Oh, okay.
Damon Darling is back in.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Busy man, running a lot of shows out there. Getting a lot of
I'm
trying to
losing shows. But...
That's okay. I've lost a couple. You'll find them again.
I'll bounce back.
You just retrace your steps.
Yeah.
So what's happened? What have you been up to?
Man, pretty much the same old thing. Just trying to stay on stage, trying to curate shows, trying to make skits, doing pranks in Walmart, and trying not to be arrested.
I've seen some of those. Some of those. You got egged a time or two.
Yeah.
You got egged by who?
Some dude from the hood.
Yeah, somebody that did not like being pranked.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Were they Walmart eggs that they threw at you?
Well, people were like, man, he's not going to go up to a black person. He just goes up to white people. So I had to go up to a black person, and I got black results.
He was the Eggman.
Your results may be black. I mean, very.
The yoke was on me.
Aha! Yeah. Sorry, I'm writing down black results as the first potential show title.
Black results.
Yeah, you got to put a fist.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it gets taken in the right context.
Right, exactly. Otherwise, it could be bad with me saying it.
Nothing like good fist.
Nah, you're good. You got me here.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You
true.
You got to pass.
Yeah.
If they get rowdy, I'll be like, I signed off on it.
Yep. Damon said it was all right.
It's valid till January 20.
Okay, cool. I got some time then.
Yeah.
Void were prohibited by law.
All right. That's all that matters. All right.
We're good.
Show's over. Thanks for listening.
Jolly so
Yep,
far.
I didn't know this was just another prank for you.
That would have been a good one.
The shortest interview ever.
Except none of us are black, so you're not going to get black results.
You're right.
That's
you guys
true.
are going to allow me to get away with it.
We're just going to have that weird white shock.
Maybe some chartreuse in there.
And that weird white shock.
Yay! Well, yeah, about white.
The holly jolly white shock.
Holograph in there.
Yeah. You say white jock?
White shock. Did I say white jock?
I
meant white shock.
Jock.
A shock jock. Yeah.
Ooh,
Hail Satan.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's his name?
What's that?
Was he called a shock jock?
Oh, yeah.
Is that like what happens when you can't control
Howard
yourself
Stern.
sexually?
Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Howard
shock
Stern. What's that? A shock jock. Yeah.
A shock jock.
So do we really have a satanic Bible over there?
Yeah.
Can I see that?
Yeah,
I
help
feel like I
yourself, man.
shouldn't
You should
touch
probably
it without a
touch it. I
glove.
can touch it because left hand Satan.
There we go. It's not like I've been going to church.
Yeah. I don't
Satanic?
think using a Kleenex on the Satanic
Right,
Bible
yeah,
is
it
really
burned
the
right
right
through it.
thing to do anyway.
Right. Like it's precious.
It's not as bad as you think. They have nothing to do with the devil.
Oh, it doesn't?
Right. It's
Satan
just,
is something else. It's the metaphor of humans being by nature animals and going.
That makes
like,
sense.
And the terrible crap. we do to each
Indulging
Right,
in
right.
indulging in your desires, vanquishing your enemies, things like that.
Well, that's
Right,
exactly
right.
what I'm doing by
Right.
chasing a stand-up.
Exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly. Yeah. Well, what I compared it to was Nike. You know, to just do it. That's the slogan of the Satanic Bible right
much.
there.
Hail Nike.
Hail Nike.
or Fortnite. Yeah, that's another one.
Yep, I think we can talk about the Satanic Bible in this
If you want
episode
to.
too. I know
Yeah, I mean,
Patrick
I'm-
read. We won't have the Reverend Patrick read any of it to us,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
I mean,
it's a thing.
especially because of my strict Christian background that I was forced into.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Well, it
know
covers that being forced into that.
Yeah.
It's tough to get away from.
Yeah, it makes you kind of like what is that term? It might take forever.
Judgmental.
No, yeah, makes you very judgmental. You're on a
Egotistical
pedestal.
dogma.
Yeah. Oh, there's all kinds of
Resentment.
terms.
It makes me
Resent.
resent.
Yes.
Kind
Yeah.
of God. Kind of.
I have no love for the Catholic Church. When I was back in the 50s, it was right hand God, left hand devil. I used to get slapped in the face, yardsticks up my arm, everything.
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Mine was more strict. I was Jehovah's Witness.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I
You know-
didn't even get birthday presents.
Yeah.
Aw.
I think they mentioned
Yeah.
Jehovah
And you
in there
can
too.
get kicked out. You can get banned from that. I had a
Oh,
friend,
yeah,
I had a
yeah.
friend
I
that
got
got
disfellowshipped.
I had a friend that was on probation with
Yeah.
the Church of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
kicked out twice.
Double
Yeah.
super secret probation?
Yes. Double we
Yep.
double secret probation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you couldn't even masturbate once you hit puberty.
Yeah, which I mean
Oh.
that's is that why you got kicked out twice?
Oh yeah, and wet dreams were frowned upon too, man. They were like,
Damn.
control your thoughts while you're asleep.
But I'm asleep.
Sleep. How the
I'm sorry,
You
I tested
control
out
your
a joke.
thoughts.
I shouldn't.
Oh, is that what that was?
I-
That's.
I mean, it's true.
yeah, we don't do
you
material
can't- you
here
can't-
unless
yeah.
you can be real sneaky.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
I tried to be sneaky. I feel like Don knows. I just. ran
I
into it.
really didn't think about it. You would have been just fine.
I mean, it's truth. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
truth,
absolutely.
But I tried to make a bit.
See, I did not know you grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah,
But
man.
my grandfather on my father's side was
Oh,
Jehovah's
really?
Witness. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I really. It's still kind of hard to let go. Like I still
yeah.
kind of believe it. Like in
Yeah.
a scary way. Like I'm kind of like, what if I'm wrong? And everything they said was right. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I grew up in my mother was very religious. In
Yeah.
fact, if she knew I was in a room with the Satanic Bible, she would probably be praying for me right now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's
P-R-E-Y-I-N-G.
you know.
yes.
yeah that kind of. I mean, that's the kind of praying that Satanism does.
Oh.
P-R-E-Y.
Does it
Well,
work? is
the
what I wanna
predatory,
know.
that's more Catholic Church.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, predatory
Oh,
Catholic.
that's funny.
You know, nuns are Catholic. Just nuns are like Catholic vampires. You know.
Really, really.
Yeah, I think I saw my first grade teacher 2 weeks ago. She was 90 then and still looks 90 now. So
I mean, aren't all Catholics vampires because you're drinking the blood of Christ?
yeah.
Which I've always wondered in vampires movies, why do vampires go after Christians anyway? They're the ones that are going to carry a cross and scare you off.
Yeah,
True.
exactly. You're setting yourself
Yeah.
up for failure.
Yeah, the vampires need to go after the Satanists because they're not going to have a cross with them.
No,
Unless you're one
it's
of
an
those
easy
glowy-
kill.
Exactly.
Unless you're one of those
exactly.
glowy vampires from Twilight.
And
Those
that's your
don't
what?
count.
The glowy vampire?
I don't count glowy
Those
vampires.
ones were weird. They
Well,
like
yeah,
flew and stuff. Do all vampires fly?
Well, I don't know. The Lost
don't
Boys
know.
vampires flew.
Oh,
Lost
those
Boy,
were the
yeah.
coolest.
Th-
Yeah.
th- those were the cool ones before they did the interview with the vampire and made him like really.
I
Really,
don't know.
really
It could
little
be because I'm
feminine
33
vampires.
and I grew up watching that, but I'm still
Yeah.
I'm rolling with
Yeah.
the hell was
Lost
it called?
Boys.
Lost
Yeah,
Boys.
Lost
Lost
Boys.
Boys.
Lost
Yeah.
Boys was the coolest one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you could-
I would even though I mean the Corey Haim and Corey Feldman tried to ruin it.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
More
Get out
more
of here
Feldman.
with the
More
bad
Feldman
things
on
that happen to you. No one wants to hear that.
But yeah, where were we? Oh, vampires.
Yeah.
You have
Vampire.
exactly where I thought we would be in this episode, talking about vampires attacking Satanists.
I'd like to be a vampire. At least they don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From dusk to dawn. There was another fun
And
one.
I'm
That-
a night
that
owl.
was a fun
I love
one,
being
yeah.
up at
Oh,
night.
yeah, me too. Well, I worked third shift my whole life.
So
until,
you're pretty
like, the last
close,
4
yeah.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Everybody used to do that. I used to come into work like in the afternoon to get my pay. What are you doing out in the daylight? Oh, it's overcast. Blah, blah,
Right.
blah. You know.
Yeah, third shift. man, it's inhumane.
I've
18
done
years.
that. I've done not for 18 years. I did. I did it about 4 or 5 years though, and it was different. It was different. My favorite thing was always
tired.
My favorite thing was always buying beer at 8:00 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So you
beer-
get all
beer
the
and
judgmental
cigarettes.
stares.
yeah.
Probably from a bunch of Christians. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's coming in buying their coffee and donuts. You're getting beer and cigarettes.
As many times as I got drunk before noon with my buddies from work, it just never felt right.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Like it just wasn't as fun. I was like, man, the sun's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Like everyone can see me sinning. Like I want to do it. I want to do it in the
See,
dark.
again, there's that guilt. There's that
Right?
guilt and that resentment. That
So I take it there's no alcohol with Jehovah's Witnesses either.
No, they drink.
Oh yeah,
okay.
oh yeah. I know my
Yeah,
grandpa.
they drink,
did.
but you're supposed to drink it in moderation. But I mean,
Oh, that's everybody. That
you kind of
drinks
got to
is
just
supposed
tell.
to do that.
The only way you can really get in trouble, you kind of got to just tell on yourself, like, "Hey, I got drunk.
Right.
I felt like I got drunk."
Which it doesn't work the same way with Catholic confession because then you just
No.
have to say a few things and they'll let you go. But
Yeah,
no,
you can't
Jehovah's
buy your
Witness,
way out.
they'll put you on probation.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd be
they'll
so screwed.
excommunicate you.
Am I allowed to say that word?
Screwed?
Yeah. I'd be so screwed if I went to confession now. Bless me, Father. My last confession
Yeah,
was
that's the other
1970.
one that you can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Fire truck.
Autumn Hatcher is watching. Hi, Autumn. Hi, Autumn.
Hey.
not behind you, Holly. She's
On the-
watching
oh,
her Facebook
okay.
Live. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't
there's
mean to
another
confuse you.
being
Didn't mean
in
to
here?
confuse you. The
Oh,
shrooms kicking in.
Too late for that.
I mean, there might be a spell in the Satanic Bible, or we can summon Autumn Hatcher here.
That's true. That's
or
true.
Terry Hatcher.
She seems summonable.
Do you think summon's possible? Really?
Yeah.
Like,
is that? Yeah.
I got a few summons.
Only, I
not
mean, maybe for spirits and ghosts, but I'm definitely not living people.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
right.
I just
Uh,
wondered
what-
what you thought.
Summons.
That's true, Autumn. I don't know where you're at. You could be behind Holly right now, and I'm not sure.
Got me
Just-
looking
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, she's very sneaky. Very sneaky.
Oh, let's not create a scary movie environment
Right,
because we
right.
know
Well,
that I will not live.
It is the season. We have skeletons hanging. We have skeletons hanging in the studio. Probably
Yeah,
some
yeah.
skeletons in our closets.
Oh, I got definitely. My whole apartment skeletons. Yeah.
Well,
Is that
the
a
thing is,
CD of Little Bow Wow on the wall? Who is that?
There's little Romeo.
Oh, Little. Oh,
Yeah, little
Wherefore
Romeo
out that
up
Romeo?
there.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Kobe Bryant has a CD up there as
I
well.
see.
So that's
Wow.
fun fact, that's the memorial for each of the skeletons. Those people passed away, and we hung their skulls up.
Well, you're
Oh.
officially blacker than I am. I never knew Kobe had a rap album. And I'm assuming it's rap because I'm racist.
right.
Obi-Wan Kobe.
That could be country and western. You never know.
On the basketball
Oh,
court.
Yep. It's,
Double dribble.
it's Toby Keith and Kobe Bryant. They're
Toby
doing a
and-
duet together.
Kobe and Kobe. Kobe.
Kobe. Here we
The
go.
worldwide tour. If they run with that, I want some residuals.
Toby, Kobe, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Bars.
See, I renamed the title. Now it has a subtitle. It's Black Results Toby Kobe.
Man, you got some killer ones right there. I don't know how you're going to choose.
Obi-Wan
For real.
Kenobi.
Well, no, that's all one title.
Oh, we
Toby
keep
Kobe's
it-
the subtitle because that is your Black Result.
Oh,
There.
I can go Bill Cosby. How's become you be talking that away for?
Well, go ahead, go Bill Cosby. Let me tighten the cap on my water bottle.
You don't want him getting near your
Look at
bottom.
that
Nah. Get my
That's
apple
worse than your
sip.
penis falling in the China hole, Patrick.
Man.
Then you'll really become a vampire.
Is that how that happens? You become a vampire when your penis falls in the China hole? I didn't
No,
know
I
that.
meant when Bill Cosby drugs your
Oh,
drink.
okay. I think you just become a zombie. And then you become very uncomfortable.
Right.
You
I thought
ache
Bill
in
Cosby was the
special
zombie
places.
because he's always going after eating you or wanting to eat you.
Oh,
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know Bill Cosby wanted to eat me.
Eating.
I thought he just wanted the pudding pops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know. We went down a weird rabbit
Yeah,
hole
that
there for a second.
Bill
Let's climb
Cosby's
back-
now a cannibal.
Yeah, let's climb back out of the
right.
Bill Cosby cannibalistic pudding pop wormhole. And
Cannibalistic pudding pop
Wormhole.
There you go.
You put pop wormhole. Bah.
I'm a pudding pop wormhole.
Goodness, you got some fire ones now. I don't
Next
even
on the
know-
Sci-Fi
I don't even
Channel.
know which direction we're going.
Those are dope.
Pop wormhole.
Those are dope rap lyrics as well.
Yeah, we're coming up with rap lyrics.
Yeah.
The life has changed format.
Man.
Oh, I thought you had a worm you just threw over there. I was
no
like, did
idea
that come out of the Puddin' Pop wormhole? I didn't
no
know.
idea.
Sounds
what
like
that
something
is.
you'd say to a woman in the club that you're trying to bring home.
You would.
I tell you what, I'll take my pudding pop down your wormhole.
You slide up in your Puddin' Pop wormhole.
First pop wormhole.
Rainbow Bright. and
That's
Puddin'
your
Pop
black
Wormhole.
result.
More black result. Oh my gosh. Fire.
Wow.
Oh, good one, Patrick. That's
That was very Puddin' Pop.
where do we go
Puddin'
from
Pop
here? Where do we go from here?
wormhole.
Yep.
Goodness.
So what's been going on, Damon?
Oh yeah. That's about
I
it,
feel
man.
like we started off on something, then
Yeah,
we
who
completely
cares?
lost
We came up
directions.
with better things, so it's all good. That's about it, man. Nothing special. I'm still broke. I'm still in the hood. She said, "Oh,
well,
feel bad for me and give
we're
me
comics.
money.
I can feel bad.
We're broke and broken.
Adopt me."
Oh God. I'm not allowed in most states. I don't know about adoption.
So what's been happening with you, Holly? We'll switch over and see what's going on in your
I'm thinking
world.
of Puddin' Pop wormholes now just all the time. It sounds like a Star Trek episode.
The Puddin'
Yeah, a
Pop.
little
Wormhole.
bit. Yeah, I think that Geordie LaForge got.
Oh, Jordy. There we go.
I think we all
There's
need to
your
go
black
on the,
reference there.
on the
There's your black
Enterprise.
results.
Yeah. No, not much. Just not aside from self-injuring myself about 2 weeks ago, Major
happened?
League.
That's true. Let's talk about that. That's,
Well, I broke my nose, and I had to reset. I reset that myself.
Looks
I
good.
broke my
Well, thank
nose
you,
a
but-
couple of years ago too. So
Yeah, I was
We're
taking
in the
trash
same boat.
out,
The one upper.
taking trash out, and I missed my step, and I just went right down the driveway.
Uh-huh.
There's blood all over. Okay, and then
I think we missed something important. Patrick just said he broke his nose in the same boat with Holly.
Oh,
I know.
in the what were you guys doing in the boat?
Yeah. What was happening here? And I feel like there's a story.
we were
behind
trying
that.
to find the Pudding Pop wormhole. What do
Oh!
you think?
Is that when you had the
Yeah.
ball
Did you
to
find it?
escape from the deserted island?
yeah, we hit some iceberg lettuce.
That happens when you go up the Puddin' Pop wormhole.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Go
Never
ahead,
know
look.
what you might find. OJ's glove.
You better have some almond
Hey,
joy when you do that.
Yeah, if it fits, you must have
I,
quit.
I don't want to see Simpsons wormhole.
I do like that one.
If it fits, you must let me hit. You might have to cut that. That might be too much.
Nope, we're good. We ain't cutting nothing.
Yeah, that was
Like a glove.
I like a glove. Not much.
I love those shows. It's nasty.
Sorry. Anyway, your
And then my
your
leg
story of
healed up.
self-injury.
And then I was my bed frame's bigger than my bed because someone gave me a
So
bed.
you were in a boat or a bed?
A bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I got
It's
I was
in
doing
the bed
something,
in
I
the
turned
same boat
around,
with Patrick.
and I slipped my leg. I slipped my leg right here all the way up.
Oh, that's a gnarly little cut.
Yeah, but it's a lot better now. It's almost
I'm
healed.
just glad you just didn't say that's a gnarly little slit.
Yeah. Well, cut and the other C word almost rhymed. That's a net. Yeah, it's healed up now though.
How'd you
I'm
get
right,
that?
Matt,
Climbing up
dude.
a Puddin' Pop wormhole?
Yeah. Those ragged, jagged edges in that
Yeah.
Puddin' Pop wormhole.
Yeah, some of them can get pretty muddy.
I wrote down a gnarly little slit too. As a
She's
Right.
a gnarly little slit, isn't she? She's not slutty. She's
But in
adventurous.
parentheses, black guy says gnarly.
Gnarly. Gnarly little slit.
Gnarly
I almost,
Okay,
I almost
okay.
rhymed the ones with the slit.
Yeah.
I stopped myself real quick. Slit.
So what were you saying about your?
I have no idea. What am I saying?
You
there?
were talking
Okay.
about your gnarly
You're-
little
you're
slit.
talking
Yeah, my
about
gnarly
your-
little slit.
You're
Yeah,
talking about
I just
your bed
baptized
being
it.
too big for Patrick in the boat.
Yes.
My gnarly little slit was too big for Patrick in the boat.
Where
Huh?
was you sticking your nose for it to get broke?
Yep.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the boat.
He's looking
In the
for the
Puddin'
man.
Pop
in the
Yeah.
boat.
wormhole.
That's what happens when you stick it where it don't belong.
Oh, well.
Yep, looking for love in
I
all the
shouldn't-
wrong places.
I
right
shouldn't
there.
have a nose at
Which is
all.
one of Kobe's country hits.
If that's true, I should look like Lord
The
Voldemort.
remix featuring Kobe. and
Yep, oddly
Kobe.
enough, just got him black
Yeah.
results.
Oh, black results.
He is wearing a suit on the cover.
That is true. That's
Yeah.
well, that's
I wonder if that's the
dress shirt. I
same
don't know
suit
if
he
it's
wore
a
to
suit.
court.
Basketball
That's the
court.
only one he's got.
He got it as soon as he got indicted. I need to get a suit.
Phew, I feel like I got to stop and catch my breath for a second. This has been a crazy.
So the gnarly little slit. I feel like she still hasn't completed the story.
That's my new
That's
pop-up
true.
children's
That's true.
book.
Some we keep interrupting the story.
My new
but-
pop-up children's book, The Gnarly Little Slit.
Wow. That's good luck with that.
Yeah, that's you don't want any pop-up children.
Ain't reading that to my kids.
Oh, come on. If you can see Dick run, Dick, run, you can have a gnarly little slit.
Yeah.
The gnarly little
that's
slit
probably
in the-
running
Whoever
too.
wrote that book had to know full well what they were doing.
No, so the gnarly little slit series, and then one of the books in the series is the Puddin' Pop Wormhole.
Right.
That sounds like a Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Puddin' Pop
Wormhole.
I think that's one of Harry Potter's spells.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the
Wormhole
Puddin'
is-
Pop Wormhole.
I wonder what happens
Gnarly
after he
little
waves that wand.
I don't know. There's probably a lot of lube appears.
Yeah. Oh.
I want to see it.
You know his grandfather is Sherman T. Potter.
Well, the Satanic Bible's working.
It's spinning right now, folks. If you got your 3D glasses on,
You're getting your money's worth. I don't know how much it costs, but it was worth every
Yeah,
penny.
but I don't think it's giving us black results, though. This is something entirely different.
No.
You okay?
how you
Need
doing?
another water?
No, I got plenty of water.
Oh, okay.
It
That's
didn't
what
break.
happens
My water
after
didn't
the-
break yet.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the
good.
result of the Puddin' Pop Wormhole spell.
Yes, the pudding pop.
Yeah, because once your water breaks, you might have pop up children in your gnarly little.
Pop-up children. Wow.
That'd be funny if the doctor went to deliver the baby and said, "Whoa, that's a gnarly little slit."
Did Bree leave yet?
Congratulations,
at the
here's your
husband.
pop-up children.
Pop up children.
Well, we got the baby out, but you got a gnarly little slit.
Might consider
I'm
slowing
about to
that back
sew it
up a little bit.
Yeah, you might want to sew that back up.
It's okay. I saw a Puddin' Pop Wormhole on the next patient.
Next kid came out like a spaghetti-o.
Yep, tain't nothing between them.
The flying spaghetti monster came out of the other patient.
Wow. This is our Italian show. For any of you Italians out there,
Man,
spaghetti-os.
Wormhole, man.
Wormhole spaghetti-o, pudding pop.
Wormhole spaghetti.
wormhole spaghetti holes.
She works that space thing, wormhole.
You know, ironically enough, I have a lot of wormholes in my backyard.
Oh,
Those
wow.
aren't those sinkholes? No,
Yeah, be careful you don't step. Well, that's the big one. That's the penis
That's the
hole
one
to
that goes
China.
down to the China.
Yeah, that's the China penis hole. That's what that is.
If you got a
It's a glory
sinkhole,
hole.
you might want to slow down there.
Yeah, take a break.
Take a few months off.
I was watching YouTube. There's a worm in Australia that actually gets to 12 feet long. Now that's a worm.
That is a worm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
a worm.
want that in your wormhole.
Yeah. Imagine. Fishes.
Or your gnarly little slit.
Or your gnarly little-
That'd come right out your nose. Right out your nose.
the Australian wormhole.
All right.
Crikey, that's a big worm
That's
you
not
got
a
there.
worm. This is a worm.
That's not a worm.
Throw that wallaby at him.
Like a what?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's time to do the comedy rundown because I got nowhere
It's
else
already
to go
half-
right
we
now.
got-
Yeah, we're already halfway through the show,
even
and
got-
I don't even think we've talked about anything.
Now,
Oh,
time flies
and
when
we've
you're having
talked
fun.
about
Yeah.
everything.
Pudding pop wormhole burgers.
We came up with an iconic statement, man. So
That
who
is true.
cares?
That is true.
Iconic.
All right, here's this week's comedy rundown brought to you by the legendary Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in the Dayton's historic Oregon District. Hail Thayton. Call 224-JOKE or go to wileyscomedy.com for all the best in Dayton comedy. Tuesday, October 8th, open mic at Peach's Grill at, am I right? That this was still, sorry, open mic at Peach's Grill at 104 Xenia Avenue in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 8 p.m. I was going off of Cal's list. He still had comedy night at Paradise Key Cafe on for tonight. Is that tonight?
No.
Okay.
It was last week.
I thought that sounded odd because I
He
thought it
thinks
was
it's
last
an open
week.
mic, I think. Does he have it listed as an open mic?
But it just says comedy night is all I had
it's
on there.
once
so.
a month
Okay.
on a Tuesday.
Okay. So no comedy night at Paradise Key Cafe tonight.
Oh.
Wednesday, October 9th, open mic at Mila's Suburban Cafe at 606 Haywood Road in Englewood at 7 p.m. There's also an open mic at the South Park Tavern at 1301 Wayne Avenue. That show starts at 9 p.m. Is there an open mic at Buckeye Sports Lodge? Because that was on there, too, on Wednesday.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, no, Wednesday night. Yeah.
See, I can get my day.
Is that one every other week?
I kind of just spring it up every now and then, but
Okay.
it's the second, what is it? The first and last
Okay.
Wednesday. But nobody ever comes. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no one ever comes. So.
Is everybody all right out there? Go check on them. Somebody might have gotten injured. You all right?
There's an open mic tonight at, I was going to say Jacob's Ladder, that ladder place on
Ladder
Brown
11.
Street.
Ladder 11? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It's
Ladder
just a child
11.
injured itself.
Jacob's
It's okay.
Ladder, yeah. Jacob's Ladder
It's just one of
11.
those
And the
pop-up
Puddin'
children.
Pop
It's okay.
Wormholes. have them on.
Yeah, Puddin' Pop
Go
Wormhole.
down into the
Comedy
wormhole.
contest. Yeah, that's at 10, I think.
Okay, the Puddin' Pop Wormhole Comedy Contest
Yeah,
is at
and
10
along
at
with
Ladder
Jacob's
11.
Ladder 11.
Along with...
Who's headlining the Wormhole tonight? Headlining?
Don't forget to tip.
Right. Man, keep tagging if we can.
Yeah, I'm becoming a virgin again listening to you guys.
Well, you're closing up your gnarly little
Yeah, close it up
I think
for
we turned the worm into a snake.
We did
Ooh,
something
yeah.
with it. I don't know. All right, Thursday,
We did a lot
October
of
10th,
things.
open mic at the Spirited Goat at 118 Dayton Street in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 7 p.m. There's also an open mic at the Barrel House at 417 East 3rd Street from 8:30 to 11. And also on Thursday night, open mic at the Hookah Bazaar at 958 Patterson Road. That show starts at 10. Sign-ups are at 9:30. If you want some stage time, see Johnny Woods. Friday and Saturday, October 11th and 12th, Greg Hahn is going to be at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in the Oregon District. Get your tickets now. I'm hoping this guy sells out.
He will.
Friday through Sunday, October 11th through the 13th, Greg Warren, another Greg,
He's
is going to be at
hilarious.
He is, absolutely. Is at Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street at the Green. And Sunday, October 13th, Wiley Sunday Comics is at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in the Oregon District. Go out and watch your friends bomb.
Ta-da!
That is it. As always, check out Wiley'sComedy.com and DaytonFunnyBone.com for details and tickets to upcoming shows. And there's also the mic at the Barrel on Mondays at 7 p.m. at 857 West Central in Springboro. I believe there's also there's another one on Monday. There's another open mic on Monday. Can't remember exactly where it is.
Oh, a stage
Is it
door?
Stage Door. Yeah, that's wherever
that
that
at?
is. So that
That's
one,
right next to MJ's.
is that
Down
on
by,
Jefferson?
Mask and all that area.
Oh, right by the Puddin' Pop Wormhole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
You know
how you
what?
get
That'd
there.
be a perfect
That's how you
date.
get there. You have
how
to
you
take
go
the
through.
Puddin' Pop Wormhole in order to get to the stage door
You
open
crawl
mic.
through the Puddin' Pop.
That's funny. That's how
Right.
most people get their first movie role.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Nice.
On this first break, let's see, who do we got? From his album, Another Anodyne, St. Mary, St. Michael. It's my favorite off that album, which going into this somewhat heartfelt, sad song after all this shenanigans is just going to feel weird, but let's see if we can make the transition. This
Hail
is
Satan.
this is Hail Satan. This is St. Mary, St. Michael with Mr. Gray.
Never been the one to let people in. My heart was never on my sleeve, never on my sleeve. It's easy to fight my demons on my own. But here you come with your serpent tongue. You tell me this is who I am, this is who I am, and maybe I should give in, let it go. You promised me you'd be my anodyne. You promised me you'd be my anodyne. cigarette with every breath. You're killing me, slowly killing me. But damn it, if you don't taste so sweet. You were supposed to be my anodyne. You were supposed to be my anodyne. Now I'm looking in the mirror like some modern Mr. Grey. The more I feed into your image, the more I quickly fade away. And I don't mind this hell I've crawled to. At least it's something that I know. But I can't help but feel there's more for me. If you just let me go. You were supposed to be my anodyne. Well, I need to find another anodyne. You promised me you'd be my anodyne. I need to find another anodyne.
Hey, this is Don Smith from the Life Radio Show. Do you like telling jokes? Are you the class clown? Do your friends always tell you you're funny? You want to prove them wrong? Well, nearly every Sunday, Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in Dayton's Oregon District brings you Wiley's Sunday Comics. You can be the one on stage making people laugh. Or not. All you have to do is send an email to wileysundaycomics@gmail.com and follow the instructions in the reply email, and you can tell jokes at Ohio's oldest comedy club.
Liar! I ought to cut your lying throat the line. I'm a cow. A big, hip, fat, nasty, buttermilk making cow.
All right, we just had to go back on. Patrick, get in here and fix this stuff, man. We're not live on Facebook right now. Everybody's just hearing my voice. Hey, welcome back to the Life Radio Show, kind of, sort of. Our engineer has stepped out, and I don't know how to get things restarted. And they're still just sitting out there talking.
He's
we don't have a
muffins.
show going on here.
I know.
Hey, anybody that's listening on Facebook Live or listening, if you want to call in, 775-5555, if we ever get a producer back in to answer the phone, I have a ticket available for what is this that we have here? It's the first haunted VFW house. We got a ticket for the.
That's going to be pretty cool.
Let's
I
see.
watched that.
I should have read through this a little bit more. It's valid any date from September 27th to November 2nd, Friday and Saturday nights, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. You can call in. We'll give you a ticket to go to that. Admit one family into this. Flashing lights will be used. So, and jump outs, pop-ups, pop-up children.
There's actually a
Puddin'
thing.
Pop.
I watched the YouTube thing on that about the hauntings there. There's actually that ghost hunters went there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't looked into that. But yeah, you can go out and check out the haunted VFW down at the VFW Post 9936 at 1720 East 3rd Street in Dayton. The Dayton View VFW. If you call in, we'll give you a ticket. Or if you don't have to call in, if you send us a message on Facebook, the first person to send it, we'll go ahead and give you a ticket.
I'm pretending everybody you can watch there.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah, well, they're not watching now because Patrick hasn't turned the cameras on.
There he comes.
Fired.
Gosh, you. I was
Jeez,
trying
I
to
tell you, man.
There's a
Yeah, that's
sorry
the cool
about that.
thing about the show at the VFW halls. That you're actually standing where the coffins are.
My producer was out there selling ad space
I was not selling ad space. I was
on
trying
my radio time.
The final frontier.
I'm just messing with you.
He was
It's all
having
good.
issues
It's
getting
all
in
good.
contact with us because we lost 2 directors.
Right.
Aw.
Which-
You know about the one. We
Yeah.
lost another one.
Well, there was another
that was
resignation.
there was a resignation, yeah.
I did see that, and you know, my hat's off to them. They were. It's a thing.
So
You
we're
want to
trying to
do-
figure this situation out, and
Oh yeah.
Aw.
It's all over the place. It's just terrible mess. Anyway, that was what you just heard was St. Mary, St. Michael. Not that was Patrick, but Mr. Gray. So we're back on the Life Radio
Yay.
Show. Finally, somehow we made it. I don't know how we survived that last one. Something about I don't even know. I've blanked
Yeah,
most
most
of
people
that
don't
out.
survive the wormhole.
That's true. That's not the Puddin' Pop wormhole. you know.
HR Puddin'
Yeah.
Pop. HR
Yeah,
Puddin' Pop.
that's. I think that can also lead to pink eye.
Oh, that's pink eye in the brain. Yeah.
I guess again that's looking for love in all the wrong
Right,
places.
yeah.
Thank
That
you.
12
Thank
foot-
you for that remake, Kobe.
Pink eye in the brain. It's pink eye in the brain.
Go ahead.
One is a genius. I can't remember my name, but I can remember all those songs from Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
that was a good-
That's
All
a
right.
job skill, I hope.
I think are we prepped and ready to fire out some news stories? Are we
Yeah,
ready for this?
I'm ready.
okay,
All right, all right. An Israeli woman was hospitalized with so-called broken heart syndrome after mistaking wasabi for avocado.
that
I don't know how
broke her heart.
That broke her heart. According to a report recently detailed in the medical journal, the unusual story begins with a woman in her late 60s who attended a wedding. At the nuptials, which is where you get all your good avocado.
The nuptials.
Yeah, like somebody grabbed her by the nuptials
Oh,
and said, "We're going to the Puddin' Pop wormhole." And it broke her heart.
buckle up, baby.
Yeah, but you say buckle up, Nana?
Oh.
Anyway, at the nuptials, the woman who is not identified in the report published by BMJ
Hooker.
case reports ate a quote large amount of what she thought was avocado dip, only to very quickly realize it was actually wasabi paste, a
What is
Japanese
that?
horseradish.
What's wasabi paste?
Wasabi?
Yeah,
It's
wasabi.
that green Japanese horseradish. It's very, very, very
Well,
hot. Very
Fun
hot.
Oh.
fact: wasabi is actually not supposed to taste like horseradish. That's the American version of wasabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. The woman then felt, quote, a sudden pressure in her chest before the feeling moved down to her arms, according to IFL Science,
a
which
big test. Oh.
cited the report. The sensation lasted for the next few hours though the woman chose to stay at the wedding because she wanted to get her nuptials. By the next morning, however, she awoke feeling uncomfortable and weak and decided to see a doctor. Doctors performed an EKG, or ECG, sorry, electrocardiogram, which revealed the woman was suffering from Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, colloquially known as broken heart syndrome. The Mayo Clinic defines the condition as a temporary disruption of the heart's normal pumping function in one area of the heart.
Do I have to hit the dump button on that?
Yep, function no.
Tokosubo used to wrestle for the WWE.
I think so, yeah. He was the first one that he's myocardiopathy or something.
Did she have to poop that stuff out?
That's where you got the 12-foot worm from.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
that's
They had to
Wow.
put the pudding pop up. The wormhole.
right, exactly, because you gotta
That's a
flush
delicate
out that
procedure.
you gotta
Snake it out.
flush out that
Snake it out.
wasabi.
I'm rooting for her. That rotor. Rooting for her.
Rotary for her.
Never mind. Good night, everybody.
A Florida man looked very pleased with himself in a mugshot despite being arrested for his 5th DUI Thursday after leading police on a low-speed chase.
A low speed.
Gordon
chase.
Ormond, Gordon Ormond,
He heard a who.
56. What's that?
He heard a who. Yeah.
Yeah. that was his brother Horton Ormond. It was Horton and Gordon Ormond.
Michigan Fiddy beer.
That's totally normal for Gordon Ormond. 56-year-old Gordon Ormond flashed his pearly whites in a bizarre booking photo after he was eventually hauled in by cops after allegedly running a red light in Newport Richey in his white van. The deputy with the Pasco County Sheriff's Office tried to pull him over, but Ormond apparently did not stop. Ignoring police sirens and emergency lights, Ormond continued to drive between 15 and 35 miles per hour and at one point hit a basketball hoop.
What was he
Hit
doing?
a
A
bat-
jump?
Yeah,
He was trying
there?
to do a jump shot from his white van. Ormond was eventually thwarted.
White man.
He was trying to dunk his pearly white.
White fans can't jump. Yeah, white man. What was
White
you thinking,
15
Orman?
miles an hour.
Definitely can't jump with a name like Orman.
Come on, Orman. White fans can't jump. Orman.
White fans can't jump.
Orman was eventually thwarted when, because everybody needs to be thwarted now and then, when authorities used stop sticks and stopped his 15-mile-per-hour white van trying to play basketball.
15 miles, it just drives by slow. You just hit them. Oh, stop.
Yep. Stop it. That's what it was. A bunch of cops gathered around just beating on the side of the van.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop it, Norman.
Norman.
Sorry, Gordon, not Norman.
Gordon. I don't think it matters.
Norman's his dad. Norman. His brother's Horton. So it's Horton, Gorton, Norman.
Yes.
That's
Simon and Garfork and Norman. There's a lot of fork and Normans there.
That's a fork gun.
Definitely some wormholing going on.
Yeah.
Well, that's family related wormholing though. That's incestual wormholing.
I don't want to see a family.
There you go. Incestual. Write that one down. I can't pronounce it, but write that one down.
I think you may scare a few off with that one.
It's a good possibility, and they should.
I don't think I want
Or
to see.
they'll be very intrigued.
You don't want to see a family photo of the Gordon Normans?
I don't want to see them forking a wormhole.
Forking the wormhole with
wormhole.
the Gordon Norman.
Get to the root of it, Norman.
That's how they
The
got
root of it? That's way up in the wormhole.
Yeah.
I want to get to the root.
That's how they got the gnarly little slit.
Gnarly little slit with the flying fork and Norman horns.
Yep, also known as the root canal.
Oh.
Now that's deep.
That's way too far up in the wormhole when you get to the root
abyss.
canal.
Root canal. Go canal. Go. Go canal. Go.
The root.
The roto-root canal.
Root canal with the fork and Norman.
Root canal smell just as bad as a wormhole.
I love having Holly on the show because every now and then you can just stop talking for a few minutes and she's going to fill it with songs.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely.
Lovely.
She's like back to filling space.
I got a lot of space to fill.
Yep.
An Idaho man claimed his second real-life Fruit Ninja record by standing on a balance board and slicing through 70 flying grapes in 1 minute.
I don't believe it.
David Rush, who has broken more than 100 Guinness records to promote STEM education, why not, stood on a balance board while Jonathan Hannon threw grapes into the air one at a time. Rush then used a samurai sword to slice the grapes in midair. The Guinness enthusiast previously broke a record by standing on a Swiss ball and slicing through kiwi fruit. It's just,
Now
you're
it's a
just
Swiss
how
ball.
many different ways can you break a record by standing on something and slicing another thing?
Oh, you can go on forever.
I know.
baby.
That's like, it's no wonder he's, what was
Getting
he?
these records.
Yeah, he's got
because
100
they're
of them.
crap
He was
records.
all. They were all standing on something and slicing another thing.
Yeah, they're quantity.
He's going to run
not
out
quality.
of fruit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Any
balls.
weird
He's
thing,
going to run out
yeah.
of balls to stand
Yeah, he's
on.
gonna-
Anyway,
balls.
yeah, he was standing on a Swiss ball and slicing through kiwi fruits.
Wonder how big a Swiss ball is.
And I wonder whose
Well, it
Swiss
depends
ball
how
I
many
it
think
was.
that's one of those. I think that's one of those like exercise balls.
Guess it matters
Yeah.
if it's the right
Was
or
it
the
extra-
left.
That's true.
Was it an
yeah.
extra
Well,
meaty?
yeah. Sometimes one of them's bigger than the other.
Well, a Swiss
If you-
ball, it depends on how many people you invite to it.
That goes that same way with the kiwi fruits. Too.
Was
They're a
it-
little fuzzier.
Hey, is kiwi native to New Zealand?
I must be. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why people from New Zealand are called Kiwis, if you're, going to say that kind of thing.
Oh.
Anyway, he said the grapes proved more difficult to slice because they were smaller. No kidding.
No duh.
Yeah. And also more likely to bounce off the sword without being cut. So it's some strong
yeah.
grapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a sharper sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably still made a gnarly little slit in him.
Oh, yeah, gnarly little slit in them.
Rush's official attempt ended with 70 grapes sliced in midair and 114 grape fragments being recovered from the ground because you got to collect them. He said the previous record was 18 grapes. Doesn't sound very impressive compared to 70.
I just throw them up in the air and use a sawed-off shotgun.
What is impressive is there's another person out there that decided to stand on a balance beam and slice grapes with a samurai sword for a record.
I'm more impressed by that.
So he's at least the second guy to do it.
Yeah.
Don, the thing is, with the person who did the 18 grapes, he was the only person at that time who did it, and he knew he was the only person, so he half-assed it. And so the next person,
he should have stood on a Swiss ball and sliced bananas. Because the kiwi fruit's been done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he can make
need
a banana.
another fruit.
I know.
I'll volunteer.
What about a worm?
You want to be sliced by the kiwis?
I'll be sliced by a kiwi, baby. Maybe
He
you need a brush to jump in
already
front.
has a gnarly little slit. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Won't be hard to finish the cut.
Yeah, finish that up for me there, Mr. Kiwi Man.
It's a real ice cream flavor. Guinea pig.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the pudding pop wormhole.
Yeah, anyone who thinks of guinea pigs as pets, cute, squishy, squeaky bundles of fur, might find the idea hard to digest. The rodents are a traditional hot dish in some Latin America's countries. I love a good hot traditional Latin hot dish. Including Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. In Ecuador, people typically cook guinea pigs with salt and serve them with potatoes and peanut sauce.
Yep.
But one vendor is taking things to another gastronomic level, serving guinea pigs as a cold dessert. Some people like ice cream made from cuy, as the animal is locally known. Cuy. As the animal is locally known. I was suspicious, but it was tasty, said Marlene Franco, a 78-year-old retiree who tried to scoop at a stall next to a highway. Because if you're going to buy your guinea pig ice cream, it has to be from a stall by a highway, or it doesn't count.
Scoop next to us.
I would not want to work at that Baskin Robbins in Columbia.
Man, I hope they use protection.
Yeah.
You don't want to go raw scooping.
Yeah.
No.
Don't raw scoop the guinea pig.
I won't double dip either.
Double dip, yeah. Don't want to double dip the guinea pig.
Can I have a double dip of guinea pig ice cream?
Wash your hands.
Yeah, don't raw scoop.
Oh, man. Put on a banana split, yeah.
Whoa.
Guinea split.
Guinea split.
It's a banana slit.
Banana split.
It's a gnarly little banana slit.
Gnarly little banana split.
I just visualize him like looking at it, tickling. Man, that's gnarly.
Can I get a side of hamster fries with that, too?
They like dumpster fries.
Dumpster fries, yeah.
Get some hamster fries.
That's probably a dumpster you wouldn't have to worry about people digging the crap out of to eat.
Yep. Do you want ketchup and mustard on your prairie dog?
Yeah.
Wow.
Prairie dogging.
Hey, I just thought
It's a whole
of
other
that.
thing. You don't want to go raw prairie dogging
dodge
either.
the ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go raw prairie dogging either.
No.
No.
Pretty soon we're going to be eating meerkats now.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Have you ever tried meerkat? Okay, well, don't knock it.
Don't
Till you
knock it
try
till
it.
you try
Yeah.
it. Exactly.
Get you some guinea pig ice cream. Oh, where am I? Having played nearly every corner of the earth in nearly 50-year career, the rock band Kiss is taking its show to a new place, under the sea, where they will perform for great white sharks and 8 fans separated from them by a small submarine. As part of a promotion by Airbnb, the fans and Kiss will travel November 8th in separate boats off the coast of southern Australia. While Kiss stays above board on one vessel, the fans will be lowered beneath the surface of the water from a second boat into a viewing sub in an area known for shark activity. Using underwater speakers, Kiss will begin playing, and the sound will be audible to the submerged fans and the sharks. I was a little taken aback by it, but they explained that the sharks are attracted to low frequencies, and so they're attracted to rock and roll, said singer and guitarist Paul Stanley. Since we're going to be on Australia, it gives a whole new meaning to doing a concert down under.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't go in the water. You imagine the environmental hazard with all that makeup going off in the sea?
If there's one thing you can say about Kiss, and especially Gene Simmons, is they are some of the weirdest promoters in the world. This is for 8 fans. You know how much it costs to try to get a ticket? $50.
Well, how much are the 8 fans paying a piece?
$50.
That's it?
all it
That's
costs
it?
to get a ticket.
Yeah, under the sea.
I mean, there's going to be a certain. Of course, you only have a couple that are going to be able to do it. So it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, just to
Yeah,
keep their
exactly.
name afloat.
Exactly. So,
Kill performed in the sea.
Yep.
There'll be some guy in a rowboat scalping them above. There, you want those? There's
I didn't even
$75.
catch
Yeah,
it.
well,
The
they
float,
can't
yeah.
put them underwater to play. All their makeup will wash off.
Yeah, all the makeup will wash off.
Yeah, and you can't have that. They tried that for a couple years,
Captain
and it was
Planet
not. It
will
was
show
not a
up.
success.
And Gene can't stick his tongue in the water. That'd be too much of a bait.
yeah.
God.
Wow.
Hey, right back to sharks.
Now,
You've heard of swimming with the shark. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
we're shark-
go ahead.
No, we're
Go ahead.
sharking.
Go
We're-
ahead.
No, I
If we
already
can
forgot what it was.
If we can stretch some more out of this stupid kissing shark stories.
Yeah, let's stretch it.
Yeah, let's stretch it.
No, I'm ready.
Let's
bring
move
the
on.
next shark along.
All right. You've heard of swimming with the sharks, but what about dancing with the lions? That sounds
thanks.
brilliant. That's what one woman did Saturday at New York City's Bronx Zoo when she climbed over the safety rail at the African lion exhibit. The unidentified woman was filmed standing in an exhibit near a lion with only a moat with about 14-foot drop separating them. The woman appears to dance for the lion, who doesn't appear to be impressed. Based on an Instagram video of the incident, Hernan Reynoso, who filmed the video, told WNBC, that at first he thought the woman and her dancing were all part of the exhibit. That quickly changed. And this is a direct quote because I'm going to try to get through this. But when I see she just was there dancing, saying hi to the lion and everything, and that was crazy, Reynoso said.
Emphasis on
High and everything.
Yeah, emphasis on high. Yeah.
High and everything.
You know, they recorded that when they were doing the interview with Reynoso. They recorded that when they got back to write the story. They said, "Should we just really should we edit?" Nope, it's a
chop it
direct
up.
quote.
Oh man.
Reynoso also said he saw the lion start to get agitated and roar at the woman. He decided to grab his family and leave the scene. Probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want to see this, kids. This is where a stupid woman gets eaten by a lion.
She has no pride.
You know what they left out of that story that was very important?
What's that?
It was a black woman.
It was.
That's
Oh,
shocking.
was
Because
it?
that
Oh.
is
It's never
that
a black
is some
person.
white woman crap
Yeah,
right there.
that
surprised me when I saw that. Not to say, but I'm glad you said so.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to bring that up.
That's what made it a story. I feel like because when I saw it at first, I kept scrolling. I was like, what's new with that?
it's a
They're
white
always
woman.
doing that. And then I was like, hold up, is that
Wait a minute.
is that Janet Jackson?
God.
That looked like
Janet
my
Jackson
aunt,
was
my
dancing
Aunt
with the
Sherry.
lion.
Yeah, that's what threw me off about it. I was like, she tripping.
Rhode Island Breast Cancer Awareness Campaign is in the midst of a Guinness World Record attempt, trying to set the record for the world's longest bra chain by linking together 200,000 of the undergarments.
Wow.
Jennifer Jolacquar. What a name.
Yep.
Jolacquar.
Who they building the brawl for? Aretha Franklin?
Chief executive of Woonsocket-based Athena's Home Novelties. Woonsocket. I guess that's the name of the town, and because that should be a town in Woon, Woon, not like wound socket.
I feel like I want to say woo-sa.
Yeah. Wasabi. We're right back to wasabi.
Yeah, we're eating sushi.
Chief executive of Woonsocket-based Athena's Home Novelties said the record attempt was first planned in 2009 and was inspired by an employee who was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007, which they forgot about till 2009 when they decided to do this. She said the group has since been collecting donated bras and has even procured bras signed by celebrities, including John Cusack, Kiefer Sutherland, and Hulk Hogan, all of whom famously wore bras.
Oh.
Apparently. The group is currently working to link the bras together at River's Edge Park in Woonsocket. And as of Saturday night, they had connected 20,000 bras.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're 10% there.
So that'd be 40,000 cups.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now,
We
were
would
they
hope. We would hope.
Were they worn? Or they're brand new?
I don't know. I didn't know the I didn't know the stipulation.
Oh, they get some good money on the internet for that.
Yeah.
Some guy would really put up money.
Get a nice breeze,
Yeah.
smelly breeze going through the
Yeah.
Smelly
Yeah.
breeze.
Yep. Woonsocket.
wound.
Yep.
Yeah,
Woonsocket bra.
That's a
chain.
song by Cat Stevens, isn't it? Woonsocket.
I believe it is. That's why he wasn't allowed back in the country.
Oh, yeah. He can't come back there.
That's why we say wormhole and not wound socket.
Right. Yeah, because you don't want to.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah,
I thought you
the
said
Puddin' Pop
wound
wormhole
socket.
is one thing, but a wound socket is a whole different.
A wound socket?
Well, you get a wound socket's what happens if you don't treat a gnarly looking slit.
I'll fix you out, honey. I'll grab my wound socket, my 4-degree wound socketer.
Yeah,
There you go.
Just plug it into the wound socket.
If you force yourself down the wormhole, you might end up with a wound socket.
Right. Well, you got to plug it in somewhere.
Jam it in there.
Yeah, just jam it into the wound socket. It'll fit.
Like
Heck with the metric system.
Yeah, if you got to, spit on it a little. Thank you for that sound effects, Holly. We couldn't have done it without them.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's funny.
I'm a little flustered. We might have time for one more
Okay.
news story. Let's see what we got. A Colorado physicist. No, we're not. That's too highbrow for us.
Too much.
This is
We gotta.
Too much thinking.
Ooh. Everyone knows clowns can be scary.
yay.
But what about one hired out by parents to spook their own children? Wrinkles the Clown is a new Wrinkles.
Wow. That's a wrinkly little slit.
Yeah.
Frankly, those-
Wrinkles the Clown is a new online documentary. I should have saved this for
Oh, yeah.
Bree. Not for Breeze. For Bree.
Yeah.
I should have saved that for Breeze.
Might need some Febreze after you travel that wormhole.
That's true. Especially if it explodes out the wound socket.
Wow.
Dang.
Hail Satan.
Can we continue with Wrinkles the Clown
Yeah.
and his exploding wound socket? It's like one of those squirting flowers, only not nearly as fun. You ever had one?
What a squirting wound socket.
Yeah. you ever had one of them?
When
Very
I got
interesting.
shot, yeah.
You got shot?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got shot in the squirting wound socket.
Oh.
Where were we? Wrinkles the Clown. I didn't even get very far into this article. Wrinkles the Clown is a new online documentary about a U.S. urban legend of the same name, sparked by a series of viral videos of an apparently real-life Pennywise. In 2014, a YouTube page entitled "Have You Seen Wrinkles?"
Oh, I have.
HVUSEEN Wrinkles. Have you seen Wrinkles? Posted security camera footage of a child sleeping in their room before a clown silently emerges from under the bed and destroys the footage. According to the description of the video, was supposedly shot in Sarasota, Florida in June 2013, one of the earliest sightings of Wrinkles the Clown.
All right.
Yeah,
Wrinkles. the
nothing like a
Clown.
Wrinkles sighting.
Nope.
No.
Huge letdown.
Well,
It
they couldn't get John Wayne Gacy, so they got Wrinkles.
Yeah. Well, John Wayne Gacy left a gnarly little slit.
Yeah.
Or
He
you
left a
think
lot of
it's a
it.
gnarly little slit and it's just a wrinkle.
Yep.
Just the ring.
Sometimes wrinkles can appear to be.
That actually happened. I was. Well, not that.
Go on.
particularly. I was when I was working with bands. We were staying at this hotel. We heard all these cop cars go by. Ended up Gacy lived a block away when they arrested him from the hotel that we were staying at. John Wayne Gacy back in that old
From where you were staying at?
at the hotel in Park Ridge.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and we're
Wow.
going like, wow, what? Look, so the news. Hey, there they are. There's the news. Hey, there they are. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, no clown around there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Well, this has been a tremendous amount of
Something
fun, I
Yeah,
guess.
fun.
Yeah.
I did too.
Damon, it's good to have you back
Yay.
on, sir.
I got a
keep
show.
pushing. Yeah, exactly. Throw them out there.
November 2nd, Spirited Goat. It's a Saturday at 8 p.m. So free show. So just come on out.
Cool. That's the Spirited Goat at
Yeah.
that's 118 Dayton Street in Yellow Springs, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, sir. The address might help a little bit.
Yeah. It always
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's pretty much it.
Right. You could just take the Puddin Pop Wormhole to get there.
You can throw out your social media if people want to follow you. You got tons of videos and stuff.
Follow me on YouTube, Damon Darling TV, Instagram, Damon Darling Official, Facebook, Damon Darling, Damon the Entertainer, whatever. Type in my hashtag, Damon Darling TV. But yeah, I got a lot of videos, doing a lot of dumb stuff, looking real retarded. I'm 33 years old, and I am making kid internet videos.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming in. It's been good having you, man. Patrick, go ahead and take us a break. We're going to be back with Bree McGurk.
Woo. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Thanks for listening to the Life Radio Show podcast. Check it out wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, if you want to listen live, we are on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM. You can also stream the show live at WWSU1069.org, and we go Facebook Live at the Life Radio Show's Facebook page. If you have suggestions or comments, feel free to email thelife1069@gmail.com.
Presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
Wasabi is actually not supposed to taste like horseradish. That's the American version of wasabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.